We have already met with a lot of you and are scheduling a time for you to present the oil extraction tax, the refund California, and all the other alternatives.
We are asking that all of us continue to take a stand and fight back to defend our public institutions.
Because of this, I'm going to extend the public comment period for another 20 minutes so that you can all speak. To let us conduct our meeting, and for you are welcome to stay and listen to it.
We have lost faith.
We have lost faith
In the region's ability
or desire
to serve our needs
and to avoid
our dissent
until our demands are met.
Education should be free.
So the United States is developing a serious case of hemophilia, and I can feel the agony and anemia from lack of funding to give my disadvantaged people some opportunity. I'm losing my hopes for my younger brothers and little sisters to attend the university, because at this rate, by the time they attend college, education will be forbidden, and it'll become a privilege only the rich can afford, like back in the day when people were enslaved and enclaved into communities, unable to play a role in society other than hands and labor, never the head. I now have the opportunity to become my city's mayor, which I might be sometime later. I will die if I am unable from all sorts of bleeding, because they keep finding ways to keep innocent indigent people like us from succeeding, cheating us from the essential human needs. Why? Because of selfish, money-hungry monster butchers who refuse to share a piece of the pie. We must act wisely and find a way to tax and take our money back from these sadistic corporations and those rich 1% who don't give two squirts of piss about our kids these people need to pay. Otherwise, we will witness demise when thousands of our students are thrown out of class next year, because the schools will be millions, if not billions of dollars poorer. Let them know that the fight is far from over. Move forward, exercise your right to learn, gather and to socialize and embrace it before the government takes it and revokes your right to an education.
It's good to see all of you out here fighting for your education and frankly fighting for the state of California. I'm a beneficiary of what was the master plan, the idea that all students in California could get a higher education. I went to school in elementary school and junior high and the university when we paid low fees, could support ourselves, do work, and also get an education. That's not the case now. The rates are going up for you. They're getting doubled and tripled to a point where many of the students I teach, and why I love teaching here, will not be able to afford a university education. As of now, most of you are working part-time or full-time, helping to support your families. You're being priced out, and they're trying to bring in, and are bringing in, students from out of state. Why? Because they pay more money. The money is a political decision, and it's a budget decision. We don't tax the oil companies off our shore. Why is that? We tax students. We tax students, and they have to pay higher prices. We also tax workers here. We have staff and service workers who are eligible for food stamps, people. What is that? We know Monica Lozano reads the newspaper L'Opinion that her family began, and I hope she pays attention to how it's hitting her community, because it's hurting them badly. A lot of our students are their brothers and sisters will not be here in a few generations if we do not change the structure of tuition. We also are going increasingly towards, or are in, a corporate model for the university. Even more so than when Mario Savio of the free speech movement at Berkeley stood on the steps of Sproul Hall in Berkeley and said, we need to put our shoulders to the wheel and stop this machine. His words are even more important and hopefully prescient today. I care about education, and that's why I'm here. I care about a citizenry that can read and that can decide for themselves and get the facts from newspapers and what they read. We are being sold a bill of goods, and so are the people of California. The future will pay for this. The future is being taxed, and it's being taxed by the regents who have the power to make the final decisions. The governor should appoint people who are responding to the will of the communities, not only big business. It's not a matter of just representatives from particular ethnic groups. It's representative also of communities as a whole and workers. And I, as a worker here at the university, I applaud that you're here. I applaud that you're speaking up for your education and talking to the regents. I hope that they are also listening.
We are ready. We have our voices heard. Public education. Our future. Our big mortgage. In order to maintain administrative salary and further privatize critical social services across the state, across the community, and around the world.
The age of globalization and privatization is coming to an end. The neoliberal university has to be reassessed. And so, I'm exhorting you, we don't have to reinvent the wheel and remind us, although that is often necessary, but it is not always necessary to remind us why we are here. We know why we are here, and we have to now start thinking positively ahead to change what has been done to the University of California. The master plan, which was passed in 1960, which said simply, if you want to, the state of California will help you to get some kind of higher education. The master plan was not a document about the University of California. It was about three institutions that comprise the system of higher education. But I also want to make it clear that we never forget that the community colleges and the state universities are equals. We have to imagine a post-privatized university. Yes. We have to start imagining how we go about deconstructing things that they put in place and how we rebuild a new university, a new community with different dreams to suit a different, more humane era. Movements and organizations at campuses, community colleges, state universities, and the comprehensive universities that are supposed to be the leaders of higher education are coming together with Occupy, and we are saying on March the 1st, all campuses in the United States are going to speak with one voice. A national day of action in which all campuses are going to consider, analyze, and think about higher education and what comes next. We are not looking backwards anymore to what we need to do. We know why we are here. We know what they've done to us. So now we are looking forward. We're going to turn open the halls of higher education again back to the people. We're going to stop privatization. We're going to unclog those bottlenecks that have kept the poor, underrepresented minorities out of this campus, and increasingly the middle class itself. I have attended 3 meetings of Occupy Education Northern California, and it's amazing. They have like 35, 45 organizations that meet every week, and they network all levels of the system of higher education, plus teachers and representatives from PTAs come together every week, and they're planning this National Day of Action on March the 1st. Speaking for the students and speaking for the faculty, we are willing and we want to forge permanent, long-standing alliances with campuses in Southern California. So Riverside, we want to be with you always. Occupy LA, you are important to this coalition, and so it will be fantastic to see the UCLA, CSUs, and CCs from LA.
They're trying to take our right to get a quality public education and turn it private. which means only the haves can get here to go to school, which means only the rich can go to school. I'm sorry, I'm from the hood. I grew up in the ghetto. I grew up in impoverished neighborhoods. We don't have money. I'm one of the very few that ever got out. But I'm here today. I'm here on my own back, right? And there needs to be more people just like me to get here, but they're not going to be able to do it if we raise fees to like $50,000 a year to go here. This isn't USC, this is UCR. This is not University of Phoenix, okay? This is not National University. This is not where you have to pay $5,000 a class to get here. It should not be that way. I'm telling you, my organization, the Student California Teachers Association, we were there with the UCs, the whole week of action, stand up with AFT, CFA, that's all your professors. We'll stand up with them, we're standing here with you guys today, and I'm gonna tell you, keep our schools public. We cannot privatize public education. Whose university?
Our university!
Whose university?
Our university!
That's right, woo!
Regent silence in Sacramento.
Regent silence in Sacramento.
It's the destructive model.
Fits the destructive model
Of privatization.
of privatization
That they have in mind for the UC.
that they have in mind for UC.
As part of this agenda.
As part of this agenda,
It also fits there.
it also fits there.
Interest to raise the salaries of administrators.
Interest to raise the salaries of administrators,
Even as they tell the rest of us.
even as they tell the rest of us
That we need to continue making sacrifices.
that we need to continue in making sacrifices.
They are retreating! Let's make sure that they can hear us! Let's make sure that they can hear us! Break Scouts bailed out! We got sold out! Break Scouts bailed out! We got sold out! Break Scouts bailed out! We got sold out! Google the proposed tuition increases! 81% over 4 years! Chancellor White! Chancellor White! We demand! We demand! You let us in! If you do not want! UC Riverside! Join the legacy! Of UC Berkeley! UC Davis! I suggest! You let us in!
order to stay back while we working on
And it seems like our bodies might be more needed outside, and there's a lot of people who feel motivated to go. So you guys, yes.
Let's go.
So let's reconvene at the general assembly.
And let's do a general assembly out there.
About having a general assembly! Yes, on that idea!
You are ordered not to advance. If you advance, force will be used. Do not advance. You are ordered to leave the area immediately. I'm Officer Sterling with the University of California Police Department, Riverside, declaring this an unlawful assembly and ordering you to leave the area immediately. If you do not leave, you will be arrested for failure to disperse.
The authorities are using their authority to suppress dissent, to suppress free speech, to suppress our right to participate in decisions that affect our lives, which further illegitimizes the UC Regents.
continue profiting from the drive to remake our public institutions in the image of private